coaster ride on sand. Oh my god!
The branches are hitting this thing so hard. We just went into like hundreds of flying bugs like moths, and Lindsay hates it. They got all over us.
I had like 10 gnats on me, and when you try to flick them off, their body just breaks off.
Take it. And they blew into my mouth. Lunchtime.
Lunchtime, and we're excited because we have worked up an appetite. We ordered some carne de sol.
Whoa. What is it? It's a cachaça?
Cachaça and pineapple.
Wow.
A little pineapple for you.
Let's try it. Wow. That's good. Did you try the coconut one?
No, I want to try the coconut. Let's try the coconut. Yeah. Oh.
No. No good.
This is very strong, I think.
Stronger than the pineapple?
I love coconut. You feel it go all the way down. It like
burns all the way down? Yeah. This one's stronger,
like
supposedly. So it looks like they sell nuts, the coconut cachaça, pineapple cachaça, they have drinks. We're gonna get some coco gelato. So we have carne de sol, which is typical of the north. Beans, a salad with some mango. Here's the plate of carne de sol for 2 people. Rice.
Let's take our first bite. Wow. We've had this meat before, but this one is the best one we've had. Very tender, good flavor. This is burichi. We don't really know what it is.
The color is lemon.
Oh. I don't think.
What is it?
I don't know. Alex's turn.
Quer experimentar docinho de buriti? Docinho de buriti?
Odd. Very good lunch. That was the best carne de sol that we've had yet. Now we're hopping back on this thing and going to the next lagoon, which is supposed to be the best part. So they have the staircase to get up now, but it used to be just this rope over here to get up this hole.
Alex said, oh, that'd be fun. A lot more work.
I prefer the rope. But look, we already came up all of that. You would have to do this whole thing.
I prefer the steps. We are in the middle of nowhere. Crazy.
This is surreal. I know you can't tell on camera how vast this space is. And on camera you also can't tell how tall any of these dunes are. It's hard to make sense of it on a camera.
Normally these are all filled up with water. A few of them still have water, luckily, so it's very beautiful. But come during the right time of year, May to August, it's supposed to be really good.
See this huge divot right here? Water should be in there. Same with that. So guys, there's a lagoon over here where everybody's going. But we decided we like this other lagoon over here, so we're gonna go to one that's close by, over this ledge. Cool. Our own little lagoon. We have this one all to ourselves. Our own tiny little lagoon.
Let's take off the drone.
Look at this, 360 degrees. We'll start with the lagoon we're in. Just a wall of sand. Lagoon, just us. Dunes, dunes, dunes. And this is just the first of like 5 that we're going to from here.
There are lots of little fish biting us right now.
Wow, I didn't even notice them, but yeah, they're all over.
The water's very clear.
A ton of little guppies or something.
I love them. They're cute. You guys, the crazy thing is, this is Brazil. If you would have asked us 4 months ago before we got here if we would have pictured this to be Brazil, we would have thought you were crazy. I didn't know Brazil had sand dunes and lagoons.
Seriously, look at this. That is the country of Brazil. Now we know.
Brazil is full of surprises, that's for sure. Alex put me in charge of his hat and sunglasses. One of the fish is bit me. It actually hurts sometimes. So to come over to this lagoon all by ourselves, we had to ask our guide if we could branch off for a little bit. He seemed a little nervous at first. He was like, you have to stay in my sight, don't get lost, come back, don't go too far. It's just a totally different experience when you get these kinds of things to yourself. You really get to enjoy the pristine, majestic nature. Good place for a jog.
The reason that there are fish in these little lagoons in the middle of basically nothing, there shouldn't be life here really. It's just rainwater forms these puddles which turn into lagoons. So why fish? It's because the birds, they'll catch fish in other places and they'll eat them, but some of these fish are pregnant and have eggs. So then when the birds come here, they'll regurgitate or somehow they'll get rid of the fish eggs that were inside of them, and then the fish will be born here. That's pretty crazy. way to yet another lagoon. We have this one, big one on this side, and then there is a smaller one over here that a lot of people are at, but we're not going to that one. So this lagoon is unique because it has little islands in the middle of it. So we're gonna try to walk or swim to these little islands.
This also has a bunch of algae at the bottom. Each one is a little different. I think we've been to like 5 lagoons already today.
Yeah.
So there are 3 different types of sand here. The first one is the fine white sand, and that's crystal quartz.
And then the more yellowy one, that one is limestone. And then there's a darker one, and that is mangrove, like the wood from the mangroves. And that's kind of over time become a part of the sand. So you'll see here that it changes a lot wherever you go.
We're about to catch sunset. It is glowing on the horizon right now.
Can't imagine anything being better looking than this, but let's see what sunset like.
I found our favorite view of the day.
Sunset is not much tonight due to the clouds, unfortunately, but still awesome landscape. It's a little tapioca place at the end. So as you guys know, we put out videos on YouTube, we put out as much content as we can, but we can't put out everything on YouTube. We also have shorter video clips and photos that we can't put here.
So if you want to see more, follow us on Instagram, Lindsay Travelbum,
And Alexander Travelbum.